Welcome back. We got Week 18 NFL picks, some of the bigger games happening in the final week of the NFL season. If you've been following us, you guys know that I've been picking based on which teams I think are gonna win. Colton here has been picking off of an arbitrary metric we make up right before we hit record.
Yeah, but what's very interesting, is that I've been winning. I've been winning every single week.
Have you?
Yes, I've been keeping up.
I haven't been keeping track. Have
Well,
you been winning?
Chip said that I have an undefeated record of choosing I'm like that stupid octopus.
Really? Oh my God! Yeah, you're kind of right.
I am kind of right. I am kind of like that freaking octopus.
You are. I think dumb octopus is a very good way to describe you.
Octopus are pretty smart, so being even an average one is pretty impressive.
But we didn't say average.
We said dumb.
We said dumb.
But it's just kind of like where you're falling. And if you're falling into winning, that feels pretty good. I want to tell you my metric this week is a little special one because this time last year I was in rehab. So this week I'm choosing based on who needs to get their shit together. Which city needs to get their shit together?
So which city needs more help? Needs to kind
Needs
of
help.
Straighten up their act.
Needs
a
an
little bit
intervention.
better.
That's a
Okay.
better way.
I
Which
can dig
city needs an intervention?
Well, good news for you is we picked some pretty rough cities. So I think you're gonna have some good picks here. You're gonna have some good depth to keep your streak alive.
Well, we'll find out.
Let's see.
I haven't been to a lot of places, actually. Now I'm figuring that out.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of places to go. Hopefully some of these afterwards. So some of the games we're going to be looking at this week, we've got the Green Bay Packers against the Detroit Lions. Pretty clear who I'm going to pick. I'm going Green Bay Packers this week. Colton.
Well, I've never been to either, but I've heard pretty bad things about Detroit and the crack epidemic I think they have over there.
Yeah, is this what you've gone off of?
And so for that reason of needing a crack epidemic intervention, I am choosing Detroit.
Detroit Lions, all right.
So you think Detroit's going to win?
Detroit's going to win, but they
gonna
also
win.
need the intervention.
Okay.
Now,
There you go.
was your research just watching 8 Mile?
Yeah. What is this based off of?
It was.
You've been listening to Kurt Schilling radio? Is that
No, it was a Facebook. It was one of those Facebook BuzzFeed things that's like, you could buy property for $10,000. Why? Crack.
That was on BuzzFeed?
It was BuzzFeed. I'm pretty sure they said
Wow.
10 places you could buy because of crack, and they
Different.
were all in Detroit.
More like feed me crack so I can get a buzz. Am I right?
Yes, feed.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty words. Those are words. I'll count them. Detroit Lions.
All right. So the next game we're going to be covering is the New England Patriots. So technically, we're going to say Boston against the Buffalo Bills, Buffalo, New York. What do you think, Colton?
No, wait, Colton, do you know anything about the Bills Mafia?
No.
So the Buffalo Bills, their fans are called the Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
And what they like to do is before the games, they get hammered drunk.
Yeah.
And then they take folding tables and they jump off their cars onto the folding table to break them in half.
Like
That's-
pro wrestling style.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Love that.
There's a lot of
Has anyone
video
ever gotten hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Great.
every week. There's videos and like little tweets and clips people have gotten on their phones of people just like ripping lines of Coke during Buffalo Bills games. Like people just have it out in like the upper decks and stuff like that and just getting like tooted during the games.
Buffalo Bills.
Bills Mafia.
That's
Bills
right. That's
Mafia.
right.
So-
Snowy City.
That's not the reason I'm choosing them. They definitely need an intervention. But my dad was born in Buffalo.
Oh, okay.
And he needs an intervention. So for that reason, I'm choosing Buffalo Bills.
All right. I'm taking the Buffalo Bills as well. I think that's a good pick. What does your dad need an intervention for?
Mostly call me once in a while.
No.
He doesn't ever call me.
Well, I think you just need to stage the intervention and call him.
No, I call him. He goes, "What? I'm watching TV." And then he'll go, "Okay, I gotta go. Commercials are over." I'm like, "What are you watching with commercials, dude?" Like,
What were you going to talk to your dad about?
I was just checking in.
Oh, that's sweet.
You know, it was adorable. But actually, we don't know what show he was watching.
What show?
The one where they make the pools in the backyard.
I don't know what show that is.
They just build pools, and
I
he
think
watches
that's just
that.
a YouTube channel.
It is, but this one has commercials.
That's amazing.
Do you want to hear something really funny?
My dad
about
has
the Bills?
zero skills. He cannot build anything. So the fact that he watches this is crazy.
So the Bills, all the offensive linemen were getting Josh Allen Christmas presents like once a week, preluding Christmas, and it was very funny because they had who's the backup quarterback for the Bills? Doesn't matter. Whoever the backup quarterback was, he's on Cameo. So they hired him on Cameo to write like say a letter or like a little hello to a little boy named Josh that wants to play in the NFL.
Oh my God.
And he's like, "Don't worry, Josh. If you work hard, you'll be like me one day."
That's
And then
hilarious.
They filmed it, him receiving it. He's like, "I fucking hope not."
I'd be pretty fucking pissed if I was that other guy. Like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's really good.
Damn. I guess work harder.
Yeah.
Don't be such a paid. I feel like backup quarterback is the best job in the entire world.
God, or like kicker.
No,
You
because
know?
kicker is important.
It's a lot of pressure.
They either don't care about you, or when they do, they really do.
The thing is
Yeah.
if you're like a good kicker, you can have like a 20-year career in football, and you literally play 4 times a week. Like you're on the field maybe 6 times a week, and your practice is just
Kicking.
stretching and then kicking, and that's it.
You think so?
Yeah. Well,
I don't
A
know.
little bit
What
of
is the practice?
weightlifting, a little bit of squats, but that's got to be about it.
A little bit of weightlifting, a little bit of squats. You as a personal trainer is very funny to
Just
me.
just squat a little bit.
You know, whatever.
Just squat and kick.
As long as you show up, that's all we really are asking
A for
you.
effort. A for effort. So we got one game left. We got the
Did you
Miami.
pick? You
Oh,
did?
sorry. I'm also going with the Buffalo Bills. I think I did say that, but I'm just to be clear, I'm going with the Buffalo Bills as well.
Buffalo Bills, Dad needs an intervention. Call me more.
I love that you're telling your dad to call you more on a podcast that he for sure doesn't watch.
He does not. He asked me. He
1,000,000%
goes, "Well, what
doesn't
time is it on?" I was like, "Whatever you want." He goes, "Where is it?" I'm like, "It's fine."
What time is it on? We need to have your dad on when you can't be on.
Okay.
I think him and I would actually have better chemistry than me and you.
You have no idea how frustrating he is.
I think we'd really be able to commiserate over you.
Yes.
And it would bring us together.
But honestly, you wouldn't be any more on track than you are now.
Tough call. I don't know.
Like Kurt Schilling's making some good points. I mean,
Yeah,
have you ever seen a little girl that you think, "Oh, she'll
I
be
don't
hot
know.
one day"?
He was pretty
Yeah.
good. So we got one pick left. We got the Miami Dolphins against the New York/New Jersey Nets. We're gonna call it Miami versus East Rutherford because that's a way more interesting matchup.
Right.
I'm taking the Miami Dolphins. Who do you got, Colton?
Well, New Jersey is historically, Rutherford is where my cunt of an aunt is from. And
Historically, that's where
she
she's from.
is one of the worst people I've ever met in the entire world. remember what's the wife of Supreme Court Justice? Like Thomas?
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah. You know, the one that's like fucking implicating him in a bunch of like fraud and,
Yeah.
conflict of interest.
Worse than her.
She would do that if she had the fucking chance. She's an awful person. You ever heard of her? Well, you'd hate my aunt.
I love every week we make you pick some arbitrary topic of like how to make these picks, and I feel like every week without fail it just turns into, well, where are my family members from and do I hate them or not? And then I'm just not gonna pick that team.
No. For that reason, I'm picking New Jersey because she needs an intervention, and the interventions are an act of love, and hopefully she won't be such a piece of shit after the intervention.
We just need to go to your Christmas and really lay down the law at some point.
No, I would never go to she would never go to the Christmas with the Dowlings.
Oh wow.
She shows up. Oh God, don't even get me started. Just pick a team.
Oh man. So that's those are our picks. Week 18, the final week. I got Green Bay. Colton, you're taking Detroit. We're both taking the Bills against New England, and then we've got Miami against New Jersey. I'm taking the Dolphins. Colton here has the Jets.
Yep. We need you to change, Mo. Just fucking stop being you.
Yeah, Mo. Dial it down. So we'll come back. We'll come back in another week or two and let you guys know what the record's been for the last few weeks that we followed on Pick'em.
And then one day the Super Bowl will happen. And who no one knows when that is.
We'll do a big bet. We'll do a big old bet for the Super Bowl.
Yes. I'll take. Yes, that's a really good idea of who loses the Super Bowl things. We'll have to do. We'll have
It's
a
gotta be a
humiliation
punishment.
things. Yeah, but we'll have like different categories, and we'll do a live. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. We're
You know,
doing it
We're
live.
doing it live.
The loser could be the one that has to have the vibrating anal beads.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. That's a fantastic, and also no problem.
I feel like that was really easy for you to suggest, Jimmy. I feel like that was a really easy one for you to be like, oh, I know a fun thing I can sign Martin up for without having him have any
Actually,
kind of consent.
I think we both should have anal beads and play chess.
Just regular analog anal
Just
beads.
Regular anal chess.
All right. Well, that's the last episode of Season Vets. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Checkmate.
No, come back next week and we'll see if I'll put anything up my ass.
I will. I will.
Okay.